try the lower sections of the mine. I've never been able to get them.
I have to admit, though I do admire his inspiration, maybe it's not so misplaced. It would be worth checking out the mine to get more answers, wherever that may lead us. It's probably best for both Crescius and Aphia. He needs the closure, and Aphia needs her husband to stop being so antsy. This is almost exactly like how my father began to act when he found the prophecy. Creepy how history repeats.
You've already given me your heart, but let's see what else you have. Ready when you are. Hold on. Did you hear something? I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now. Oh, let's take them on. Not very impressive. Let's take them on, my love. Heal up if you can. We may be in for more trouble. Weapons up. I said.
easy shooting. You're pretty good. Weapons up. I sense something. I'm calling it. Show me. You sure you don't need this?
There you are. You did pretty good out there.
Nice work.
Who's there? Who's there?
sure you don't need me to take some of that weight? Doesn't look pleasant. can sense the magic in you. It's intense. Saw anything like this back on the island. That's a sword. Amazing, it can send out magical energy which...
So, another seeker after knowledge enters mine. I am Hermaeus Morn, Prince of Fate and Lord of Secrets. This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is stored. Perhaps you will prove clever enough to uncover the secrets hidden in this. Welcome. Perhaps you are a fool or a coward. If so, warn him. Read your book again and escape before Apocrypha claims you forever.
Great. First Draugr and a dragon priest, and now bandits. How convenient.
Is someone
Who's there?
You'd think a vampire would be right at home in...
Sure thing, honey. But next time, I'll let you carry my burdens. Lead on.
Ain't going back to it.
So, what do you want to talk about? What have you got? I sure hope the trip here was...
I'm glad you're here.
Ugh, please don't treat me like a pack mule. All right with me.
Captain promised. Go adventure on the high sea. Said I'm stuck on this.
Good.
I'm calling it. This one's in the bag.
Why do you keep diving headfirst into these Daedric books?
You haven't seen Cresh's Corellian. No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know. I handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cresh's, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble. Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage? You tell Cresh's he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
It's sad to think that Dunmer would let it fall. Mind if I take a look at her loot? Every step we take is steeped in history. Let's keep writing.
Find my pickaxe. Take a look.
You're wasting your time. Mine's as dry as a bone.
You tell Cresh's he better give that pickaxe back to me.
You're back. Please, tell me what you found. Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rock fall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone. Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do. Our home has stood in Raven Rock since the colony was founded. Grayson helped build it with his own 2 hands. After Grayson died, he left behind a wife and a son. My grandfather, Relicus. Relicus lived there for quite a long time, working in the other sections of the mine until he was slain by Reavers. I never knew my father. My mother and I always lived alone. I asked her about him many times, but she seemed angry and refused to speak about him. So eventually, I let it go. When I was old enough, I began working in the mine, hoping to make my fortune and eventually move to the Imperial City. Unfortunately, yes, I only had enough coins saved to send one of us back to the Imperial City. So I sent my mother alone. I wanted her to see her homeland before she died. Until I met my darling Aphia, yes. I suppose you could have called me a bitter old hermit. Now I'm just old. Those cowards left decades ago. Every single damned one of them. The moment the ebony mine dried up, they pulled up stakes. Ridiculous. Solstheim is still rich in ebony ore. I know there's more down there. I can smell it. I come from 3 generations of miners, and I'm telling you that the East Empire Company was wrong. They just didn't want to spend the coin trying to find it. The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling. I'll bet he stole it from the Skull in the first place. Oh, very well. Here, tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot. Mark my words.
Well, now that's done. Who would have known we were going to find all of that? Nordic ruin, Grecian in his journal, a magical sword, and a powerful dragon priest. Well, now that's done. Who would have known that we were going to find all of that? The Nordic ruin, Grecian in his journal, a magical sword, and a powerful dragon priest. I'm happy though that Precious got the answers he was looking for. Hopefully he can get the mine reopened too. Raven Rock needs You ever think about what's next? I've always found... What have you got? Keep that weapon sharp, and that wit sharper. It's a dangerous world out there. Sometimes you do things that really baffle my mind. The Ancestor Glade had a charm, didn't it? Maybe we should revisit.
I've been out of the business so long, I almost forgot how to swing a pickaxe.
Do you need help? You're looking a bit overloaded there.
Who's... close quarters. As it is then. Heal up if you can.
We may be for more trouble. I read in an old text that the Nerevarine came to Solstanwas.
I work for Mogrel. You got a problem, you talk to him.
Barkeep, I'd like a drink.
Of course. Welcome to the wretched... Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thanks.
Come back any time. My doors are always open. I'll show you to your room. On this way.
You know what I've always wanted? A pet bantam dwarf. I've heard their cuteness is legendary.
With the Ashbourne threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well done, friend. Ah, this is bone mold armor. Quite impressive, wouldn't you say?
It's fashioned from actual bone. It's been reinforced with a resin-like material and then shaped to form the armor plating.
It might appear brittle,
But I'd wager it could stop the blow of a weapon better than iron or steel.
all of the soldiers in this town are Redoran Guard. Some of the best warriors that House Redoran has to offer. I've spent quite a few years honing their skills, and I can assure you they're not just your average city guard. To protect Councillor Morvain, of course. He has quite a few friends on the council back in Morrowind, and they wanted to ensure his safety while he was here. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to discuss it. I've had to muster some more men to protect the mine, but I don't really have a problem with that. Second Councillor Arano is concerned that once word reaches the Reavers that the mine has reopened, they might think about paying us a visit. I say let them try. My men are ready for them. It can be. Even the most experienced warriors can fall prey to petty distractions. They usually didn't amount to much, but they make my job that much harder. Some of my own men have become quite accustomed to a spirit they call Emberbrand wine. Despise the stuff myself. It's powerful and tremendously addicting. I've seen men fail to finish even a single flask. If I knew where they were stashing the bottles, I'd put an end to it myself. Thank you for your assistance. It's raised my men's spirits quite a bit.
You need to leave.
Wow.
Find my
Just
pickaxe yet?
magical resistance.
So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it. I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right. You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste.
believe we were there? It's like a dream.
I can't believe you found a way to reopen the mines. I don't know how to thank you. I've been made the foreman of the mine, thanks to everything you did down there. It's good to get the old nose working again. I missed sniffing out the ebony deposits and getting my hands dirty. Best of all, Aphia isn't so cross when I go down there anymore. Of course. In fact, Councillor Morvain has given you the full run of the place. Help yourself to whatever you like. We're all in agreement that you're entitled to as much as you can carry. Thank you, stranger. Thanks for everything.
Help yourself to as much ore as you like. You've earned it. Good to know that the mine's safe again. Heard about a strange thing. Getting your hands dirty, Outlander?
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
I don't know who sent you here. Give me something to do.
That is the big island of Ardenfell, the coastal mainland. House Telvanni has its properties on Bardenfell. I've never been to the mainland myself. That's that, then.
What? What's happening here? This all feels wrong. What is happening to these people? They're all acting like...
I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on Cretius's face. I've never seen this all. Be careful out there.
I've been trying to find the right moment, but... Here, I got this for you.
This may be the frontier, but we've still got rules. Break, and you'll wind up in the prisons.
You got a good thing going here, Nelly. Take a look. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix everything.
They're incredible. I don't know how we ever got them to take this soil, but I'm glad they did.
Well, we had to do something. Brother's starved and eat another one of his horrid turnips.
I can
Well,
hardly
keep
even
having
breathe.
harvests like this. You'll never have to eat one again.
It's busier now that things are starting to look up. I guess I might stay a bit longer.
You... Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. You honor the reclamations with your actions. This will not be forgotten.
Wow. This temple truly looks like something else.
Elder Arthroloth is grooming me to be his eventual replacement. Soon I'll be running the temple my way.
Ugh. The dust here.
Last time I rode Jalen's ship, I was heaving my guts for a week. Dunmer wouldn't meant to
I don't know what I can do.
I can't thank you enough for reopening the Ebony Mine. Don't light.
Can I help you?
Assisting the Redoran Guard with the ash. My apologies for doubting you, Seryo. You might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open, but all I see is a new security problem on our hands. Making sure those shipments of ebony make it safely from the mine to the shipping docks is my new order of the day. And with Solstheim crawling with reavers and Azora knows what else, I can't risk any attacks on Ravenlock.
I'll speak with Garen and see if we can't increase the crop production this season.
I've known the Councillor since we were both quite young. We rose the ranks in House Redoran together.
I fear we'll be
When word arrived in Blacklight that the Councillor's father had passed, I was asked to sail to Ravenlock with him as his second. It meant passing on better opportunities at home, but I didn't want to leave his side. We fought quite a few battles together and saved each other's lives on more than one occasion. Our bond is our strength. We've always been at each other's side, and nothing will ever change that. I appreciate the help you've been giving us.
How much longer?
You
Keep moving.
Plenty of work in the mine, if you're looking.
We've got our eyes on you.
What are you talking about?
With the Ashborn threat, it can be. Even the most experienced warriors can fall prey to petty distractions.
I don't know.
They
if I
usually
can
didn't
do
amount
this
to much,
anymore.
but they make my job that much
He's
harder.
never been the same since my mother died.
Some of my own men
I
have
don't think he ever
despised
wants
it.
me to
If
feel
I knew where they were
the pain
stashing the
he
bottles, I'd put in. You would? That would be helpful. I just don't have time to do it myself right now. Now, they're too smart to have left it in the bulwark. I'd search one of the abandoned houses on the outskirts of town.
You and I both can't spare anyone.
Find me that stash. Wine. I'm itching to be rid of it. Modin Veleth, Captain of the Redoran Guard, at your service.
They abandoned them. So your contacts are meaningless here.
care for anything from my stand today?
Disgusting. So
It's either dusty or snowy. I'm starting to see why not a lot of people live here.
Be careful!
With the Asponth. Good. This will help me keep things running without having to worry about a bunch of soldiers falling asleep on duty. Here, take this for your trouble. Modin Veleth, Captain of the Redoran Guard, at your service.
Alrighty guys, guess I go talk to Adriel Rahol walkthrough. Here we go. So you get the captain's gonna come up to you. So you say go talk to Adriel Rano or yeah. And he's gonna be like so you go talk to the innkeeper. He's a really nice guy. I like him.
Thank you for your assistance. It's raised my men's spirits quite a bit.
Can I help you?
Hey, thanks again for everything. You made the world a better place. For me.
If you intend... I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way.
I can't thank you enough for reopening the Ebony Mines. You've brought light to the darkness, my friend.
I used to be an adventurer.
I appreciate the help
but then I took an arrow to my heart. You're a great shot.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips. There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sioux jammer in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised. But you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born and singing badly at the top of his lungs. As I'm watching this spectacle, a netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at the netch, yells, "Have a drink!" and tosses the bottle, and it never hit the ground. Well, the bottle broke on the netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that netch was sick. True story, friend. True story. The finest Sioux jammer to cross your lips, friend. My own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sioux jammer. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it. Yeah, I suppose they might.
Send you to him. All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Men's spirits quite a bit. All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him.
Oh well.